Nate Dogg, tell us about our players.
PETEY, also known as PABLO or Steampunk Pete. He's a connoisseur of fine wines and cheeses, and yes, he has his own private blimp.
My name is Pete. My favorite colors or color combinations would be, I think, green and blue and green and white. I like playing against all the colors. There was a comic book store, and the owner asked me if they had Magic cards too, and the owner asked me if I wanted to learn how to play Magic, so I was like, sure, yeah. And I got addicted really quickly. Yeah, my favorite commander to play would be Tristani. My most powerful deck would probably be my Shlain. No, I don't really feel too worried in this game. My opponents are toast.
James DASHNER, but you can call him Dash or DASHNER. He's a manly man trapped in a man's body that has been taken over by a crazy cat lady.
Blue. My name is Jim, but everybody calls me Dash in my group. I've been playing since 1995, 4th edition actually, when it was released. That's when I started playing hardcore. Then I took a little break in between, probably around like the Scourge era, and then I've been playing ever since. My most hated color is blue, and the reason why is it just pretty much doesn't let you play the game half the time because they just stop you all the time, and you're just sitting there with a handful of cards that you can't play. So the most powerful one that I can think of for a deck combo, it would be red and black, because they can direct damage your creatures, and then they can just destroy all the creatures too if they want to. Yeah, I usually stick with green, or green and black actually is pretty fun.
Benny J, he'll break your heart while his goblins pick you apart. Say hello to Benny, the Goblin King.
Hi, I'm Benny J. I've been playing since probably around 95. The color I hate the most is blue, basically because they don't let you play anything most of the time. And yeah, pretty much just a dick color. My favorite commander so far has to be Muxus. He's a goblin that when he comes into play, I can look at the top 6 cards of my library and put any goblin from them into play. And then when he attacks, he gets +1/+1 for each goblin I have. And that's just not casual, people. My goblin collection, I don't know, it really just started with, I don't know, I got a few from something, and then I kind of tried making a deck out of it with the rest of the stuff I had, and then everybody was like, oh, I have all these goblins here I'm never going to use. Have them. And then I built like 6 or 7 commander decks of just goblins. It's pretty sweet. And that's why I'm the Goblin King. And fuck Joe Brandon.
Tonight's matchup on Casual Commander. Steampunk Pete with Phoenix, God of Deception. Benny J will be running goblins with his Muxus Goblin Grandee deck. And finally, Dash will be trying to get stompy with his Nylea Keen-Eyed deck. Who will win? Let us know in the comments below and find out for yourself. March 30th, 8 p.m. Central Time. Casual Commander begins.